Oh,
Estes
Estes.
will be the ban for Execration, knowing the strength of that Estes for Evos.
100%.
Now, Evos hasn't been able to get a win on the Estes. We'll have to see how they get a win this time around with the help of Coach Sage drafting for them.
Yes, and we're waiting on the second last ban here on the side of EVOS Legends.
It
As
is the Jawhead.
predicted, the Jawhead will be banned. And next, a ban from Execration.
Next ban for Execration will most probably be... I think they're going to ban
Eve?
the... I don't think Eve, because they want to pick it themselves again.
Right.
I don't think they want to ban anything in particular here. Maybe the
Even
Popo and
Aldos? They
Kupa.
haven't banned an Aldos this session.
Yeah, perhaps the Aldous ban might come here for Pokbet because, again, we've seen Evos play this Aldous against Execration last time, getting a win over
Yeah.
Execration. So Aldous might just be banned away right here. If it's not, it might be a
Oh,
pick
there
for
you go.
Evos, but yes.
Yes, as predicted, the Aldos has been banned from the side of Execration. As we move on to the last ban of the first phase here by EVOS Legends. What did they ban last game?
Yes,
Not quite sure, to be honest.
for Evos Legends.
Seems like such a
EVOS
long time
Legends.
ago.
Who will they want to shut down? Oh, and Eve will be
Same
banned.
bans, same exact
Yes.
bans for Evos Legends like we saw in Game 3 and
Yes.
Execration right now with their 3 bans. They need to look for more. I think Benedetta. I think Benedetta will be picked away again. Yes,
Again,
it will
first
be
pick.
for Evos Legends. Pick up.
Harith.
I don't want
You
that.
don't want
think
Harith?
Harith has been working out for them, to be honest.
Yeah. Right now, I think pick up a damage dealer for Rexy like Arsa instead of the
Paquito is
Popo
also available to
Kupa.
pick up
Exactly.
early on.
And go for the Paquito pick.
Is Lunox not a good pick at this stage?
Lunox can be picked as well for Clover if he does want to play it, but I think the Farsa has been more successful. He's been more successful on the Farsa.
Right.
And this Lunox, it can be picked right now for Evos Legends. It might just be a Lunox and Paquito picked up by Evos Legends.
Yes, and we'll have to see, guys. The clock is ticking, and we're waiting. Ooh,
That's the Paquito. We're
instant
waiting on
pick
the Lunox.
Paquito.
And will it be the Lunox?
That's
It will
Lunox.
be. Okay. Paquito and Lunox picked up on Execration will most probably answer with their own Harith for Kelra. Still, I think it is his most comfortable hero even after the Lunox pick. I think he is still very, very comfortable on that hero, so I think he might just pick it up. And I think Blue will be picked up by Renzio.
They could pick up Alice here as well, no?
They can pick
They
up
could.
Alice.
With Lunox and Paquito, I think an Alice would be quite beneficial as well. So
Disruptor.
that is an option for the side of Execration.
That is an option if Kelra decides to go for that, but I think he wants to go for more damage, as they already have the Benedetta for that early game, maybe more range as well with the Harith. So my prediction is Harith and Barca, perhaps?
Oh,
Brock.
but it will be that Brock and Farsa pick
Okay, so I got
from
Barca
the side
correct.
of Execration. And here we are waiting on the last pick here by EVOS Legends. Who could it be?
I think they might just pick up right now.
You might go for an assassin here, just because a lot of assassins are open, and picking it up now before it starts to get banned. And against the side of Execration, it seems to be heading towards like a team fight composition, and an assassin can do well in that situation.
I want to see a Claude
It's
right here.
difficult.
Because the Lunox is already the gold laner. I think they need some. Paquito will be able to get the early game aggression as well as the tank that they will pick later on Roamer. Maybe a Eudora as well for Evos Legends, but for
Eudora?
now, Eudora
We'll
Ranger
have to
would be
see.
great.
Here we go, guys. The pick is
Popo.
Popo and Koopa.
We're so comfortable on this Popo and Koopa, and remember this Popo can be played by Rexy and LJ. At this point, LJ has a 30% win rate on that Popo, and Rexy has 100%.
I mean, it was quite. We felt the effect of the Popo and Koopa in the previous match, especially in the early game,
Yeah, he was able to buy a lot of time, was able to get a lot of
Especially,
picks, a lot of stuns in the early
especially
game.
against Chaknu.
Especially against Chaknu, a person who likes to engage. That stun really is so good to cancel the Tyrant's Rage in the beginning, but now for the second banning phase of this match, Evos Legends, what will they ban away? Will it be perhaps...
Would it be a Link?
No, I don't think so. I think the Benedetta will be there, but
Oh,
it
good
will
call.
be the link.
Good call.
It will be the link by Evos Legends here. As this Benedetta is still a flex pick. We've seen Renzio play it. We've seen Kill BJ play it. Still don't know where it's actually going to go. But with the link ban, and perhaps later on the Lancelot ban, might just be the Benedetta going to
Rafaela.
that point. Yes, Execration banning the Estes, now banning the Rafaela, doesn't want to meet up against the Bruno again with the sustained hero.
Okay, that makes sense. As we're waiting on the last ban here by EVOS Legends, at this stage, do you think they'll just keep respect ban towards Kill VJ?
They might go for a respect ban towards Kill VJ, maybe a
Lancelot?
Lancelot ban, or I think if they want to go for this, if they want to take away the Lancelot, they don't need to ban it away. I think at this point, they
Just
should just
take
ban perhaps the blue to force Renzi to play that Benedetta, or ban away Kelra's hero. Lo Yi, though,
team is
will be
banned.
banned away. This is one of the main problems that they had in game number 2 when
Yes,
Execration picked Lo Yi.
definitely.
There's so much damage from the side of Execration, and not any damage from EVOS Legends there in the early game. For now, Execration with their final ban, still in the early game, EVOS Legends has a slight lead with the Popo and Paquito. For Execration with their final ban, will it perhaps be the Granger ban for Fairsick?
Either Lancelot or Granger.
That's what will work fine here just because there's a lot of dive on the side of EVOS, and so
They need more range.
Jace would, yeah, exactly. They have burst and it can work, but some range would be very good to just balance out of team composition. Especially since we know Execution is very flexible.
You're right.
Oh,
And
but
it's
a
Brody.
Brody.
Brody ban for Execration right now. As EVOS Legends, the Granger is still open. That means a lot of range for them and Rexy. I think for Rexy, they can play the Kogura or the Eudora here with the help of Popo and Pupa. Will do a lot of damage and will be able to shut down a lot of the members here from Execration.
Yes, but YSS is also still
Oh,
open, but they
Lancelot.
will take that Lancelot.
Yeah, here's Lancelot.
They're going super early game. I do not like this composition from EVOS Legends. Now, with their final pick, it has to be a scaling type of hero, so no more Eudora.
Then they're gonna
But
take the
what
blue.
about... Yeah.
1-1. Give me the 1-1.
Who's LJ playing?
I think LJ is going to be playing this Popo. Rexy might play the Lunox, and they're going for a 1-1 pick here. If not a 1-1, a Harith. Because they need something for the late game. And right now, they do not have anyone except for that Lunox. And Lunox doesn't really scale as much. He scales, but not super, super late game.
Yeah, okay. Good point. But here we are waiting on the last two picks here on the side of Execration. We're still waiting on a...
It's
Oh,
a blue.
blue.
So will they pick the Pyramus
Oh,
into this?
no.
Is the question. Or will Execution pick it out to somewhat deny the Pyramus?
Pyramus can be a
Is
good
that too
pick here, but
expensive?
Harith will be picked away by Clover, and now EVOS Legends. With the Farsa taken away, with the Lunox picked, will they go for the 1-1 against two tanky members?
I mean, that is the question here, Mirko. Any predictions, Arashi?
I was thinking that they might just go to Pyramus and then like rely on on the Lancelot going in, and then with the Alter trying to do more damage even though he gets taken out. Maybe some kind of wild strat like that. It's again, this is at such a late stage in the tournament. Anything can really happen, so that'll be crazy to witness. And it does fit in to counter the blue, but of course, as Emiko said, it's very risky and it's unorthodox as hell.
Yes, yes, yes. And now EVOS Legends with their final pick. Will it be the 1-1? It will be the Kagura
Kagura, okay.
for Rexy. No late game except for this Lunox for EVOS Legends. Very, very risky here for the side of EVOS. No insurance for the late game. And for your predictions, guys, tell me, EVOS Legends or Execration?
I think EVOS actually has the chance to actually take control of the early game. Obviously, with such an early game composition, although yeah, it's very risky. But I think I'll side with EVOS on this one.
I'm still going around with Execration just because I don't really like the composition here on EVOS.
Yeah, okay, so you go for the Execration and you also go for Execration.
So I went for EVOS.
Oh, 1-1 EVOS and Execration. I will have to say
Tiebreaker.
Execration because I do
Okay.
not like this no late game composition from EVOS. I think it's too one-dimensional. They need to look for the early game kind of skirmishes
Yes.
here to get the victory. And this Grok and the Farsa
Okay.
range will be able to just zone them away, in my opinion. But again, it will all be decided by the players. This draft has been set by the coaches for Pakbet and Zace as we get straight into this fourth game. Will Execration be able to pick up this game, or will EVOS Legends show up again in game number 4 to take it to 5 games in the series? Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. EVOS Legends versus Execration in game 4. For you guys back at home, put your predictions back in the comments as well. Hashtag ExeShot or hashtag EVOS Roar.
Yes, both teams here already trying to wait, and I think they're trying to pick each other off here. But we're gonna have to see. This is gonna be a super crazy and exciting fourth game as the stakes are super high, especially for EVOS Legends.
Ooh, that is not good. Versik already taken low by E2 Max, and a flame shot as well, landing onto Versik as LJ will do the same to Chaknu right here. And it is not looking good for this early game. KillVJ getting the little wanderer. Lancelot is taken low, forced to use their regeneration early, and now has to go and clear with low HP.
That's the thing. I mean, Chakno, like I said earlier in the previous match, he loves to go in for that jungler. But the problem is he just gets so punished by this Popo and Koopa. And you saw how low he got earlier in that match.
Yeah, you're right. Versik now. Oh, actually, look at Execration. They're already waiting and playing for the top side, something that they've been doing in the first and second game that they were unable to do in the third game. But Lunox will still be able to actually survive that one as the lane will just be pushed away by Execration.
Oh!
And now Rexy goes in again onto E2 Max. Very, very aggressive, but he gets away. Very
Yeah.
risky play there by Rexy.
I mean, at this stage, it's kind of difficult here for Pharsa to secure any kills, especially without getting her level 4 ultimate feather airstrike. So what she can do now is just try to poke, try to pressure, and I don't, guys.
What? Now, for EVOS Legends, 18 seconds to the turtle,
Oh.
and Flame Shot actually connects onto Pharsa,
Attitude.
canceling the recall. Lunox, again, EVOS Legends playing for Clover, going aggressive against Kelra, but EVOS Legends are still staying in the bush. Execration knows that EVOS are in that bush, so they won't just commit to anything, but Kelra is still there. Versik now looking for something, and now the Phantom Execution is still ready as Thorn Rose will be used. Kelra will still be able to get out of that one as Versik just puts his targeting onto this gold buff. It will be traded though for that turtle. Anti-Mage rotating, but it is too late. Turtle will be picked up uncontested by KillVJ.
You mentioned how Execution has the better late game team composition, and they're actually getting the objectives in this early game, and EVOS is having trouble trying to get picks from the side of Execution because they understand that they actually scale better and they're playing it so safe right now.
Yeah, and Execration, you can see the difference in playstyle already. Usually, when they have the early game lead, they play super aggressively. Now, when they do not have the early game lead, when they have actually the late game lead, they're playing very conservatively, just farming around as Clover, again, going to be ganked by Grok, but LJ is there. They've learned from their mistakes. LJ usually doesn't cover for Clover, and Clover gets picked off way too many times, but now he's doing his job, covering for Clover, just like Chaknu is doing for Kelra.
Yeah, but this is crazy scary here as Kelra is already half health and Lunox seems to want to go for it. But yeah, no real commitment here on the top side as we see another rotation by EVOS Legends as they're trying to go in for that
Knockout
E2
strike
Max.
being used, E2 Max going in, Yin Yang overturn takes it away. Anti-Mage picking up first blood here in game number 4.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, at this stage, any thoughts on both teams?
I think I would like to see EVOS play a bit more aggressive because, again, they don't scale that well. And Anti-Mage is doing his best to make that happen, cutting waves, making the robes happen. But the rest of the team, I feel like if anything, they need to be trying to force something. And maybe not dives, because the people from Execution are kind of tanky, but they can maybe try and get advantages in the jungle. Contest objectives are neutral, like the turtle. And a bit more aggressive maneuvers would be appreciated because they, again, don't scale very well.
20 seconds to this turtle. Now Versik will be able to run away. Very, very well played there as he gets a lot of turret gold. Now LJ putting a lot of pressure onto KillVJ. That's going to be the Phantom Execution used, but final blow being used as well. Chakno gets taken down. They're looking for more, but it will just be EVOS Legends backing away after one kill for this up-and-coming turtle. 1 for 0. So they do have the man advantage as Anti-Mage joins in the mid side as well.
Yes, as you can see here, Turtle has already spawned, but it seems like EVOS Legends, they're just focusing on that top turret gold here.
Yeah, because the turret gives you way more gold than that turtle, especially with the turret gold. And now they will be able to secure that one. Rexy goes in onto Chaknu, and there is a wall, but unfortunately the wall isn't placed as well as good as he wants it to be, to just zone Rexy away there. And now it will be EVOS Legends starting this turtle up, but they have wasted a lot of resources and a lot of health for that top side turret. Will they be able to secure this one as Chaknu goes in now onto Versik? That is a lot of damage, and the Feather Airstrike also comes in. Turtle has been secured by Kelra, but look at the backside. LJ tries to make a lot of things happen here, but Anti-Mage will not be able to do anything. He might just be caught out here. He actually goes in, he flickers away, and he gets out. It will be, though, a 1-for-1, a 1-for-2 trade in favor of Execration.
Slick plays there by
actually gets
Anti-Mage.
taken out as well.
Almost gets taken down there, but Clover puts the Brills in the order. Oh my god! The
Way
flame
too
shots
close.
way too close for comfort there.
Super close, but guys, have a look here at the top lane as Kelra manages to secure that turret.
Yeah, Versick now being disturbed by Chaknu. Oh my god, so much damage! Will this be a solo kill?
Whoa.
Phantom Execution being used to run away,
Oh
and
my
Rexy is right
God.
there. Chaknu,
Oh!
Versick
So
is able to
close!
run away, but what a play by Chaknu, wasting a lot of resources and a lot of time for Versick here in that jungle.
Yeah, but it seems like here Renzio and KillVJ already on Clover, but Clover still managed to get away with that Order of the Brilliance. But Renzio gets stunned here by LJ. Will he be able to get out? But there is
Rexy?
a follow-up here by Rexy.
Yeah, he's looking for something here. The umbrella will be brought back. Will he look for a Yin Yang overturn? No, he will not. He will just choose to go back to her lane. But the Grok will be there to zone her away for now. Parasect will be the only one there as Renzio. Oh my god! KillVJ gets a solo kill onto Clover and now looking for LJ as on the other side. Kelra gets a kill onto Parasect. Anti-Mage in the mid side trying to do something, but LJ gets taken low. It will be Anti-Mage surviving. But what a good play by Execration 2 for 0 once again, guys.
Oh, look, KillVJ
what? Getting outplayed by
soloed
LJ.
by LJ.
Frank coming a bit too hard for the
Oh
Popo.
no, Anti-Mage now goes onto Renzio with a knockout strike, not available in the split, will still be there as Rexy looks for some damage onto Kelra, getting him very low. The flame shot misses,
The
gets
body block.
body blocked by E2 Max.
I mean, at this stage, guys, Execration really needs to play it carefully. They've done a lot of blunders here as Chakno was too forward there and KillVJ being too confident. And now EVOS Legends gets the momentum and is trying to take this turtle.
2,000 gold lead for the side of Execration, and EVOS Legends will be able to secure this
Ooh,
third
there we go.
turtle. Third and final turtle
Mhm.
as the Lord will spawn in 115 seconds, guys.
Yes, I mean, at this stage, Arashi, any thoughts?
I think they need to make sure to actually dive into the backline because in that turtle fight, I think Versick and another member were actually zoned out kind of. Where Renzio and Chaknu just like pushing towards the back. And as an assassin, you just can't blow through those tanks as easily. So they need to push
Oh.
through and dive the backline.
Yeah, Chaknu trying to look for an engage onto Versick, but he still has the puncture, and he actually has, he is level 10. KillVJ is on the other side of the map, trading it though. He's trying to go for the purple buff, as the Feather Airstrike will be used to clear the way over. What are you doing right there? Takes 3
Oh, and he
Feather
gets so
Airstrikes right there.
low.
So low for Clover as he's forced to recall away, but oh, he gets cancelled in the mid side. Now Anti-Mage goes on to kill VJ. Will this be a kill? No, it won't. Anti-Mage, still so aggressive, pushing on the face.
I
Yes,
think
you're
this,
right.
This robs him of the gold buff there, so no respect.
No respect, but Chaknu now goes for a re-engage, and LJ is caught out all alone there. He's gonna get picked off, but LJ, Versick looking for a kill of his own, but the Feather Airstrike comes in and he gets slain! Oh no! EVOS Legends making so many mistakes here in Game 4. This might be the end of them. Remember, if this game goes away, it is already match points for Execration. Anti-Mage getting zoned away by that wall, and Clover not doing as much damage as he wishes. Chaknu just way too tanky right now.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, and Chaknu getting
Actually,
punished for it, actually.
KillVJ
Rexy
goes in
gets
very
super low.
aggressively. Flame shot lands onto Clover, and they will be able to get
Oh,
pressure
so
over this.
close.
Feather Airstrike to secure a kill onto Clover. 1 and 2. EVOS Legends are not doing good. Versick goes in
Whoa.
with the Phantom Execution not being used, and he will not be able to get a kill onto E2 Max.
Yes, and another turret there on the side of Execration. They're super. They're getting it. They're picking up the momentum here. And as you can see, 9 minutes in, the Lord has already spawned, and you can see that Chaknu is already trying to open the map, opening some map pressure here on Versick as he's trying to get that buff, but
What
it
an
gets
annoying,
walled.
what an annoying Grok right now. And Renzio joins in the fight. Now Thorn Rose has been used as Versick still has the Phantom Execution. The split has been used as well to try to zone Versick away from his own purple buff, as the turret will be destroyed in the bottom lane there, and the Lord will spawn here in this 9th minute.
Yes, it seems like Execration here already rotating and setting up for that turtle, either for a bait, maybe to pick off Versick, or maybe trying to pick out that Rexy. But here,
Oh
Chaknu!
no! Chaknu gets 2 members. Versick not trying to run away. He uses the Phantom Execution to get away, but it will be Chaknu actually turning it around, going on to kill VJ, getting a kill, and Kelra is so aggressive under turret, he's gonna get taken down as well. It's a shutdown picked up by EVOS Legends, as in what looks to be a very good fight for Execration now turns on their head completely as Renzio goes back to the turret. Rexy will be able to zone him away. Anti-Mage joining in the fight to go for Renzio. Flame Shot being used, but no follow-up at all, as Lunox will not be able to do as much damage damage, or perhaps he will. Feather airstrike being used. Clover gonna get taken down. Killing spree picked up by E2 Max as Anti-Mage looks for a kill. Still chasing, but it is way too over-committed by the side of EVOS.
What happened there?
They just went a bit too aggressive, I think. Even Kelra dove into the base to actually secure a kill there. And which is again weird because they are not at any rush because they have been weathering the storm in the early game for so well. They're denying any kills from Ferzek. He's 2-4-2. Not really a lot of success on that Lancelot. And as Mirko mentioned multiple times, they have a very one-dimensional team composition. And towards the late game, they're just going to scale very well. And as of right now, the Clock of Destiny and the Lightning Transient already there for E2 Max, having a lot of damage with that Flame Shot as well, if necessary. And not to mention Kelra with the Calamity Reaver, the Feather of Heaven, and the Holy Crystal. Huge damage right now, and a lot of DPS for the side of Execration when the fight gets into those longer situations.
3,000 gold lead, and this Benedetta has completed the BOD and that Bloodlust Axe. As I was about to mention that he's almost completing this BOD, and now he does. And LJ now, he's walled away from his team, and Rexy gets taken very, very low as now they look towards Chaknu. Ferzek going for the Thorn Rose, but Execration is backing away.
See, look how annoying LJ is on that Popol and Koopa, guys. I mean, Chaknu, even if he is trying to make an initiation here, he just keeps getting blocked off and keeps getting stunned by that LJ.
Yeah, Anti-Mage actually clears the wave in the top side, getting pressure, now rotating towards the bottom side. It will be something to be... Gotta be careful here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, knockout strike actually misses, and Clover is very, very low. They need to reset again one more time, because if not, it's just a lot of damage. Renzio goes in, trying to cancel it. Final Execution should be used as a Mind Force as well. Kelroy just goes to the front side, but again, there's no one. Yeah, overturns Kelroy. Kelroy gets bursted down, but he's not taken down. Oh no, this might be a disaster. Anti-Mage still looking for the kill, but Chak Mamba able to protect his gold laner right here, as it is EVOS Legends looking for Renzio in this follow-up.
And there's very few options for EVOS because Ferzek can't burst through Chaklu or Renzio, and they just run
Feather
away.
airstrike.
Feather airstrike, but look at that, Anti-Mage still with the knockout strike, able to survive and outplay E2 Max. What was that? Anti-Mage, he looks now for Renzio, and that was beautiful, guys.
Guys, crazy plays here for Anti-Mage as KillVJ is trying to go for Ferzek, but he still managed to escape. And so they're trying to retreat into their own areas right now. But guys, Anti-Mage, Paquito.
Anti-Mage, wow. Even when I thought he was just going to die, he still makes a play right there. And Ferzek now trying to do the same as Chaknu gets a 3-man knockup, and the Zaman Force just deletes Clover. Ferzek is the target. Thorn Rose is still available for him, as he will just puncture and Phantom Execution away. Anti-Mage looking for a trade back kill onto Kelra, but there's a lot of damage here. Ferzek still trying to run away, trying his best, but Kelra gets the kill, and it's a 2-0. No, a 3-0 for Execration.
Okay, I mean, at this stage, Execration really needs to be smart about this. A little blunder, and straight away, EVOS in game number 4 here. They know when to make plays, and now Execration has already secured that Lord, and it seems like the pressure is on EVOS.
Pressure is certainly on EVOS right now. As Chaknu goes in, it will still be 2 members on a 10-second death timer, death respawn timer, as the Enhanced Lord will spawn for Execration in the mid lane. This is a disaster for EVOS Legends, even with a lot of individual plays here, not able to get a lot of objectives in the end.
Yeah, they just succeeded in getting that last middle turret there in the top lane. As E2 Max opens her Feather Airstrike, Clover gets super, super low here.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do right here as the Enhanced Lord just charges into the mid lane. It is just Execration dominating this game as Anti-Mage looks for a knockout strike onto Chaknu, goes for the knockout, but not able to get anything there. Goes for a 2-man. Anti-Mage trying to do so much for his team, but there is no follow-up whatsoever from EVOS Legends.
And Chaknu and Ranger is able to just withstand damage.
Final
Whoa!
execute to the backside. E2 Max is going to be slain, but no! Oh my god! Anti-Mage gets a killing spree. He's now in a 1v1 against Kelra, but he's going to get taken down. There is no more Anti-Mage. There is no more.
Oh god, guys,
EVOS Legends. Indonesia will be eliminated from MSC Philippines. Are you ready for the grand finals?
What do we say?
Guys,
There's just nothing-
sorry, oh my god, I really thought that EVOS Legends had it in the bag there, but no. Execration showed us what they're made of. Execration
The
executed EVOS Legends.
Guys, the Filipino flag being raised once again. All the Filipino fans and the Execration fans, hashtag #ExeShot in the comments. Your team is going to the grand finals to meet up for the MPL Season 8 Philippines Grand Finals there. Oh my God, it will be Blacklist waiting at the top. And as you can see from that face cam, the disappointed faces of EVOS Legends, the heartbroken faces of the players there, going from winning MPL Season 7 to losing two of their core shot callers, Luminaire and Rekt, and now trying their best at reinventing their team. Unfortunately, without the help of Luminaire, without the help of Rekt, they will fall. And unfortunately for them, very well played, good game. Thank you guys for the players in EVOS Legends for giving us so many entertaining games here in the tournament, so many
100%.
close games. But in the end, Execration is the better team on this day, and they will be able to secure their spots in the upper brackets in the grand finals, not the upper bracket anymore,
It's
against
not,
their
yeah.
fellow countrymen, Blacklist International.
So Philippines versus Philippines, guys. Is this another MPLPH on
Yes.
our hands?
Welcome
Crazy.
to MPLPH Season 8, guys. We will have, in our first match, Execration versus Blacklist.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's kind of hilarious. I mean, a lot of people already predicted that was going to be the case because the Philippines has just been such a dominant region, creating new metas, having standout performances, and very